Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan. This is that grinded-out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Anthony is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. Just 5 on the clock. And they double up Jokic. Murray finds Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
And Porter Jr. has one of the smoothest looking jump shots in the league.
Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Anthony. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Puts up a 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
From deep, Jokic. Orlando with the rebound. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
Anthony with a bucket.
Yeah, Anthony displaying his versatility as a shooter in the mid-range.
Pass to Jokic. Over to the wing. Here's Brown. Murray against Anthony. Jokic with a screen on Anthony. Here's Murray. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Yeah, that time, Murray called his own number, and it paid off for him.
Here's Anthony. That one doesn't drop. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness. Well, Caldwell-Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after you.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Murray with it. Wagner picks him up. Pass to Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, they played with outstanding energy, communicated well, and were very disruptive defensively.
Rose is checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Gordon. Porter against Banchero. Great D that time from Porter.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown from deep. Connects from downtown.
If you're open, Jokic is going to find you.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Anthony. 14 points his last outing. Banchero left side. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Rose against Anthony. Rose, the pass to Jokic. Back to Rose. Jokic in the post. Wagner's on him. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Off with the layup.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's De Silva. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Banchero in the post. He's guarded by Porter. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position. But his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake. Yeah, I like when Anthony attacks like this, forcing the defense into a tough position.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And Anthony drops them both. And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
Everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Orlando making some changes. Houston comes in for Joseph, and Harris is subbed in for Anthony. We've got 1:55 left now in the first quarter. Here's Black, pounded by Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Graham. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
Howard's checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Harris. Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. Back to Westbrook. The shot is good on the... assist by Jokic.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Here's Black, pounded by Westbrook. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Bataze's checked in for Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Black passes to Bataze. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Caldwell Pope. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter outside. Drills it from deep. Porter's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Black, pounded by Westbrook. Outside Carter. Down low. Here's Black. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jokic with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I don't think I need to tell anybody, Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on him, when he gets the ball, he's taking that shot for sure. Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
On the court for the Magic, they've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Wendell Carter. Goga Bitadze is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Black in at the 1. And here's Westbrook. 9 points in his last outing. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Magic trail by 5. Pass to Isaac. Carter on the wings. Here's Black, pounded by Westbrook. Here's Bitadze. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. Here's Jordan. Blocked! In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Caldwell-Pope. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense knows KCP and how he can score. They weren't going to let him off easy there.
These are his first free throws of the game. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Carter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Pink Watson. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Well, look, this is a guy who uses his physicality to get to the stripe. Carter Jr.'s a big kid.
Pass to Murray. Lets the 3 fly, and again for 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Wow, what a ride he is on as he closes in on second place on the single-season three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season, 378.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And the shot goes down. Isaac's got his first basket.
And showing he's not all brute strength. I mean, great touch and control by Isaac knocking down the jumper. I mean, he can shoot too, folks.
Outside Murray. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Joseph is checked in for Orlando. And with a moment here, let's see the league's top scorers. 5th, Jamal Murray.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Carter, the pass to Joseph. Here's Black, defended by Watson. Here's Carter. Strawther grabs a miss. The Nuggets lead by 5. Left side Murray. to the middle. Screen by Watson. Murray passes to Watson. It's good. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Well, when Murray is passing the ball to his teammates, they are at their best.
Here's Black, pounded by Westbrook. Black passes to Joseph, picked by Isaac. Inside. Soft touch off the glass.
And he's a strong man. Isaac, so physical, getting to the bucket.
The hallmark of this Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were second in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up.
Murray for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Isaac for 3. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Pass to Murray. The 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Magic trail by 5. Right wing. Here's Joseph. He drops it from range. Joseph has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Tyson comes in for Watson. Brown's checked in for Strawther. And it's Gordon in for Russell Westbrook. Jokic with a screen on Banchero. Gordon on the take. And here's Jokic outside. The triple goes for Jokic.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Anthony outside. Pass to Banchero. Fires the 3. And he can't get that one.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Murray. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the night.
Well, guys, I've been around this game for a long time, and I've never seen someone like Jokic. A giant man with point guard skill.
Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Anthony against Murray. Jokic with a screen on Anthony. Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Anthony, the pass to Caldwell Pope. 1:25 left in the first half. Anthony misses.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Murray up top. He's guarded by Anthony. Jokic passes to Murray. And they'll get another chance. Jokic against Wagner. Pass to Brown. Here's Tyson. Murray for 3. Orlando with a rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Over to the left wing. Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Anthony up top, defended by Gordon. Anthony misses. Murray inside. Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Not sure any run of games feel comfortable, but this might be as close as you can get. They're at home against teams that they can clearly beat. This is a great opportunity.
Let's shift our focus now to Nikola Jokic. Outstanding tonight through 2.
The Joker is taking over.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Murray out there with Aaron Gordon. That is Brown in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half from Michael Malone. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Outside Murray. They set the pick. Down low. And it's Jokic missing. Magic trail by 7. Anthony outside. Fires for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets shooting it well, around 55% for the game. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's De Silva. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Derrick Rose, he's checked in for Murray. Rose with it. Still without a bucket. Pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Well, there's no lack of confidence from Jokic behind the arc. He's dangerous from anywhere.
Back to Anthony. Wagner with a screen on Gordon. Three-pointer, Anthony. Nails it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Rose, the pass to Jokic. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Porter from outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's De Silva, covered by Jokic. Goes back up. Rebounded by Denver. Wagner, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Wagner. Porter with the steal. Rose with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Ooh, it's stolen away. Rose against Banchero. Out to Anthony. Let's go with a 3. Porter pulls it in. Denver leading by 5. Back to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. And here's Gordon from the arc. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 7 assists in the game. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Westbrook, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Paolo Banchero.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Banchero brushes off the contact and sinks the shot. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Anthony with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Here's Banchero off target at the rim. The Nuggets lead by 6. Pass to Rose. Driving to the basket. Banchero no good. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Jokic passes to Westbrook. Orlando with the rebound. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And he converts the layup. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A different look for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Strawther subbed in for Brown. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Anthony. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Strawther from the arc. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Rose, left side. Stolen by Carter. Here's the Silva. Gets the 3 ball to go. 5 points in the game.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Caldwell Pope against Westbrook. There's the drive. Pass to Jokic. To the left side wing. Rose finds Jokic. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got rebound number 8 now. De Silva.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Rose. Murray for 3. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Black, pounded by Westbrook. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Westbrook, the pass to Watson. They kick it out to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Shot's good by Black.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Now Murray. 13 points in the game. He shoots. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's De Silva. Pass to Carter. And here's Wagner. Now here's Carter, covered by Jordan. Carter can't get it to go. The Nuggets lead by 3. Now here's Murray, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. There's the triple. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's Denver leading by 3. And time to step away. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Denver. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the court for the Magic, Wendell Carter is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Black in at the point. Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. 378 triples shared for now.
Carter from outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Nuggets lead by 6. Murray for 3. No good that time.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Isaac, the pass to Black. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Houston. Here's Batadze, covered by Jordan. And Batadze gets it to go. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. On the wing, Murray. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And he nails that one right through the heart. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Yeah, we've seen this before. When Murray gets it going, he gets it all going. He can score from anywhere.
Carter finds Isaac. Joseph is checked in for Houston.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Inver Magic. Number 10.
Here's Carter.
Joseph.
Isaac outside. The shot's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The Nuggets lead by 4. And here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the paint. Joseph can't hit. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Murray. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Murray's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Joseph. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Murray with it. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Isaac.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Pass to Carter. Batadze down low. He's against Murray. And another miss by Orlando. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. And Denver will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Michael Porter comes in for Watson. Brown's checked in for Strawther. And Aaron Gordon subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And stolen by Anthony. And Carroll passes to Wagner. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Murray against Anthony. Now Murray. Shoots. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Murray's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Anthony against Murray. Pass to Jokic. This one for three. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight. Magic trail by 6. Now here's Anthony. That shot off. Good work defensively by Gordon. And here's Jokic to the inside. Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, showing off the athleticism. At 6'10", Porter Jr. is a major problem inside.
Here's Anthony. Good work defensively by Gordon. Now here's Jokic. The D's right on him. Right side Porter. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. They kick it out to Murray. 5 on the clock. Pass to Brown. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. The offensive rebound. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Jokic with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Murray passes to Gordon. Murray against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance. And it's an 11-point Denver lead.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Nuggets.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Nikola Jokic.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
It's tipped.
The size of Porter can sneak up on you. He's a surprising 6'10".
Murray against Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly. Jokic passes to Murray. From outside the arc. Launches it. Offline. So it's Denver picking up the win.